sa inyo tanan. Just greet Mr. Patrick Lacson, Mr. Greg Linardia. I think they're representing their representatives, and our DepEd officials. At least damos na isang nalista ta. Pero salamat na lang kay Dennis kay tawag mo sila tag isa-isa. So may I use that also as my own greetings to you. Mangkas na lang ko na si mo, Dennis. After all, the way it looks, your introduction I think is just as brief or as long as my speech itself. So sa inyo tanan mayong aga, and may I say that on this special Saturday morning, let us once again, in grateful remembrance of that fateful 121 years ago, fateful event 121 years ago, that we saw the end to a man's life. And ironically, that end signaled a beginning of a new life for a people to be aware and to be greatly involved in a nation's quest for equality, justice, and freedom. That end marked the focal point in the struggle to instill in every Filipino that burning passion for love of country and the birth of a free nation. Yes, it happened 121 years ago, thus we need to look at the past again against the backdrop of the present and the vision of the future. That fateful day when Dr. Jose Rizal was shot by his Filipinos under the command of Spanish army troops has guided all the present generations that came after Rizal and so on till our times. Indeed, the valor of shots ended his life, but his spirit, his legacy, and vision and ideals of patriotism continue to give meaning to the word heroism for all Filipinos. Along this line, let us remember and pay tribute as well to our other heroes, known and unknown, like the many soldiers who died in our fight for freedom and those who have fallen in defense of that freedom. Today's celebration is focused on the word heroism, which in this year's celebration is kabayanihan, susi ng pagbabago ng lipunan. Kabayanihan, heroism is the focus of the day. Translated to English is now heroism, a catalyst for social change. The call of the day is heroism. We may not all have the heroic qualities of Dr. Jose Rizal, but we all can be modern heroes as we can help bring about the much needed change in our country today. In his first Rizal Day speech last December 2016, after he assumed the presidency, President Rodrigo Duterte called on us Filipinos to emulate Dr. Jose Rizal and become heroes in our own way. The President aptly said, and I quote, "Let us therefore emulate the traits of Rizal. Let us be willing heroes, patriotic, faithful, and loyal to our motherland." Unquote. There are many ways indeed that no matter how simple it may look, no matter how trivial it may sound to others, on our own we can do some heroic deeds. Look at our OFWs, especially the hundreds of house helpers that serve foreign families instead of serving their own, sacrificing the time they should be spending with their own families so that they may have the means, the basic comfort, and the right education for their children. There are a lot of ways where we can be heroes on our own unnoticed ways. The OFWs have started it with their families. For the rest of us, we can be simple heroes of peace by keeping peace and good relationships with our neighbors, friends, co-workers, and even those we rarely know. Peace, of course, in our own family also matters most. As the popular song goes, "Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me." If all men were desirous of peace, then there would be no national or global problems of peace. Heroism is also seen in our being true, loyal, and dedicated to our responsibilities to our families, in the workplace, and in the community. Heroism is seen daily in the streets when a traffic enforcer, when an ordinary citizen, an elderly, or a person with disability cross the street, or even bring the elderly to the PWD to his nearby destination. When a dedicated street cleaner does his job well, even under the scorching heat or a drizzle, then that is heroism we have to be grateful for. Our own youth can do their own share of heroism by listening and obeying what their parents counsel them, by paying respect to elders, teachers, and friends who have good influence in their lives. This kind of young people are today's heroes and tomorrow's hope of the fatherland, to quote Dr. Jose Rizal. Mothers are our own home heroes who are exemplary models of strength and integrity of character for their own children. Fathers too, who provide the material, moral, and spiritual support of their own families, become children's own heroes. To my beloved teachers, also go our accolade for being a modern-day hero, our modern-day heroes. We know that many of your colleagues in the profession have to walk kilometers, climb mountains, or even cross raging rivers just to be with their school children, to educate, instill values, and make out of them a strong and invincible citizenry. To my fellow Bicolinos, may I invite you to join us in this quest for heroism. Daily in our lives, we can be heroes as we exercise our rights as well as we do our responsibilities that go with it. Your government leaders are only as good as you, the followers. All of us have tasks to accomplish, and once these tasks are done to the best we can, then let us put a smile not only in our faces, but in our hearts as well, for we have truly lived and have done the best we could for this city, Bacolod, the city of smiles. Appreciating what we have in our city, protecting her resources, and observing well the rule of governance are enough of a heroic citizen to be proud of. Our own simple heroism can become our own catalyst to achieve that genuine change our President Duterte has been espousing today. As President Duterte said, and I quote, "We can become our own heroes, committed to advocate good governance and uphold the rule of law," unquote. His statement is clear, and as law-abiding citizens, this is the most where we can exhibit our own heroism. Let us all be partners in governance, and should we be critics, we should criticize positively to help effect positive changes. Let us not go nitpicking. Instead, let us all look forward to better days ahead. Put our innate heroism to work so that together we move forward for peace, progress, and prosperity. Today, the present is the most relevant times to make the death and heroism of Dr. Jose Rizal our source of strength and inspiration to meet the challenges of positive changes, or again, as President Duterte said, genuine change in our society. So ladies and gentlemen, let it not be said that our dear Dr. Jose Rizal died in vain. Let his spirit, his vision, and his ideals, more so, his heroism, live in each one of us. Thank you very much, and good morning.